Okay friends, it's me again. Just on my way to work actually. Another absolutely glorious day. You'd think I was in a foreign country. The last three vlogs I've done, it's been absolutely glorious. So let's make the most of it. Just getting ready for my 12-hour shift on my way to work. It's 5 o'clock tea time now, so it's probably going to be very busy. Where did I leave you last time? I think I did a little bit of a walk around on the bike and then I left it at that. One thing I didn't mention about this bike last time was the under-seat exhaust. Now, I like the look of the under-seat exhaust. I think it's an amazing look. It's my favourite look on the bike. I prefer it than having the exhaust on the sides, and that's one of the main reasons I picked this model of bike. Not that there's anything wrong with the exhaust on the side, but I just think it looks a lot neater, a lot tighter, and I think the finish looks a lot better with the exhaust under the seat. So that's my general point of view, and that one of the main reasons I did buy this model. But having said that, it does have a few negatives. Yeah, I love the look, and yeah, it's brilliant, but it gets mightily hot. Okay, when you're going around travelling at over 30 mile an hour, drop below 20 and 10 mile an hour, and when you come to a standstill, the exhaust on your legs, especially like at the inside of your thighs, it gets really, really hot, to the point of where it's nearly unbearable. I know we don't tend to stop that much on bikes, so we're trying to keep going, but there is occasions when there's nothing else you can do and you've got to stop, and I'm telling you now, you do feel that heat off the exhaust. It's something I learned to live with because I like the look, and I'm willing to take that sacrifice just to have the look of that under-seat exhaust, but bloody hell, it doesn't half get hot. Like now, I've stopped now, my bike temperature is only at 73 degrees, and already I'm feeling that from the exhaust, and that's only going to get hotter the longer I ride. I've only just literally pulled it out of the shed and got out on it, so it's still not at its full temperature yet. It normally gets up to around 90, and I'm telling you, you will feel it when it's at 90 degrees, unless you can keep it going. Give him a little nod here. That's another biker rule to any of you thinking of getting a bike. Whenever you see another bike on the other side of the road, we always give them the old biker nod. You might think sometimes when I'm riding along the road what my head's doing when it's all over the place. 9 times out of 10, just have a look if there's a bike on the other side of the road, and that'll be me nodding to them. So yeah, it's nice, feel part of the community, the biker community. We all give each other that little nod. It's a nice touch. One thing about these big 1 litre sports bikes, you do get a lot of attention, and if you're into that sort of thing, then good for you, because you will. When you pull over and you're sat at the side of the road with it having a drink or whatever, people will come to you, ask you can they sit on it, ask can they take pictures of it, and it's a nice touch. I like it. Just shows that people appreciate how nice a bike actually is. So that's one thing you do get, especially with your big sports bikes, any of your big branded sports bikes. People do tend to show a bit of interest in them, so I always oblige in giving them a picture or letting them have a sit on it if they want to, especially young kids. It's nice. Nearly a dead bird then. It's a Europa Cup final tonight. Manchester United playing Ajax. I was really looking forward to it, but having seen what's happened in the news over the past few days, it's sort of put a dampener on it. It sort of puts things into perspective, doesn't it? I mean, a game of football, I mean, I was so up and hyped for it the last couple of days, and then that happens, and it's sort of like, well, at the end of the day, it's a game of football. It's sort of to be respected in comparison to what's gone on over the last few days. So, but let's hope United win, gets us into Europe. But yeah, I can't say I'm as bothered as I were before the weekend. I was really looking forward to it. Now it doesn't really matter, does it? Let's be honest. The other day I was actually filtering, I didn't have my camera with me. Did similar to what I've just done there, just come down the side of the traffic, not a busy road, not getting in anyone's way really. And some bugger beat me. And it's like, what do you expect me to do? I'm on a motorbike, I'm holding nobody up. I'm just trying to get past the traffic. I'm not going to hold anyone up when I get in front of them. And you get idiots beeping. Now, anyone who's watched my previous vlogs, I'm not the sort of person who filters dangerously. If I think it's dangerous, I'm happy to sit behind the cars. Like now, you get a lot of riders gone round this Civic in front of me. No, I'm not that bothered. It's open road. We're doing touching 30. I'm happy. This is all right for me. But to get idiots beeping at me, it's what do they expect me to do? I'm sure if they was on a bike, they'd be doing the same. So just absolute nutters. Don't have a clue. But it's like I said in previous vlogs. I wear this camera for a reason, not only to do the video logs, it's for my own safety sometimes, because you do get cars who bully you about. They see you on a motorbike, they'll take advantage of you. They know that you're not as protected as them, and they'll use that to their advantage. And sometimes when they see that I've got this on my helmet, it makes them think twice. So that's another reason for wearing it for me. I see a lot of helmets that come with them as standard now built in, and it's a great idea, and something I definitely think's worthwhile. I'm all for rider safety. Now don't get me wrong, there's many idiots on bikes. I'm not trying to defend the biker community when you can't defend them, do you know what I mean? There is an awful lot of people who ride bikes who do ride like absolute morons. I totally agree with a lot of car drivers who say we do, and some of them give us a bad name. But having said that, there's as many car drivers who do drive like morons as well. And they don't understand. You're on a bike, there's traffic, you're going to try and get round it, you're not going to hold them up, there's space for you to get round them. Just give us a bit of room and let us past. But you get people who move over, you're not passing me, wait your turn. At the end of the day, once you get to the front of that queue, they're not going to see you anyway, you're not going to hold them up. Having the bike sat in traffic, you're just going to make traffic bigger. Let us get past, let us get out your way. But they don't see that, they don't think about that. It's annoying. Right now, I'm at the front of that queue now, I've got past that car, there is absolutely nothing behind me now. And that's what I'm trying to say. People need to understand, if you're on a motorbike, especially a motorbike with a bit of power, you're not gonna hold anyone up. The likelihood is you'll get up to the people in front of you and then get behind them. You're not going to be holding anyone up behind you. But they're just idiots. Absolute idiots. But that's not all car drivers. You do get your fair share of good ones who do move over, you do wave you past. I had an instance the other week where I was stuck behind a bus down a country lane and it was doing my head in because I couldn't get past this bus. The roads were pretty narrow, I weren't going to attempt putting my life in danger and scutch past him, so I sat there and basically waited for my chance, and credit to the bus driver, his arm came out the window and he actually waved me past because he could see in front of me. And that's what I mean, you do get some very good car drivers who will look out for you and will move over for you and understand that they are holding you up. You're not, there's no way on this earth you're going to hold them up if you get in front of them. So yeah, I do have my rants with car drivers, some of them, but there is some very good ones. This country in general though, especially in rush hour traffic, you do get some absolute morons, you really do. My last day in work today and I'm off for 12, so hopefully I'll get a few videos out there. I'm hopeful to get out on the Fireblade. I've been inquired about a test ride on the Fireblade. They're only doing it at present at Southport, which is a fair ride for me to get to Southport. If I get a nice day though and I'm not doing much, I'll get out there and try and get on it. Problem being though, I don't really know the roads that well around there. It'd be nice to get to my local Wigan branch and have a test ride on one there, but I'm not sure if they've got one in, but we'll see. Here we go with a nod again here. The look of this bike for a 10-year-old bike, well, a 9-year-old bike should I say, it doesn't look 9 years old when you look at it. It looks miles advanced in technology, and it just looks a sick bike. So it's going to be interesting to get on that new R1 and see what it can do, because I don't really fancy paying 20 grand for one of them when I got this. Roads are so busy though. Come on, mate. What a fucking knob! Right, fuck this. See you later, man. What a fucking bellend. That's all on camera. Another bike here, let's nod him. I can't believe that Fiesta then. This is what you get when they see big bikes like these. Idiots in Fiestas and bloody stupid Subarus who think they can beat you, and it's just laughable. It's absolutely laughable. The thing is though, it's tea time traffic. They can't even get past other cars. I literally went past him then at 40 miles an hour because he couldn't pass the car in front. What's he trying to achieve? Why is he trying to race an R1? He's absolutely no chance in heaven of beating me, has he? Absolute tool. But that's what you've got to put up with. I think that was right on cue after my rant about the British drivers and what idiots you get. We've just seen one there and then, in the flesh. Right on cue. Yeah, just sit and laugh. He did spray me with a load of stones as well, which I didn't really appreciate.
Yeah, thanks for watching, folks. Catch up with you.